So you see all the case definitions here. So all the forms, and then there's a, and then now is a user registration form that I show you already here, the one of the sort of forms in here, and even though in the form definition. Let's have a try to this form definition, how it is the translation is set. I think it is in the into the components, and then the user registration components. So user registration components, and this is the this is the user registration, this is the user registration component. So this is simply there's some functionalities there. There is a object models, and there's a you see this service, some service definitions, it's service calling some default values, because at the moment I'm just like playing with some dummy data with this functionalities. And then user registrations, where I am, user registration service DS files. No, I'm not here. So I'll go back here. Then there is the HTML page. You see the definition of the all. Also is a page definition, PG tables. That's I need to discuss later. This is the all information. So user registration ID as a value, user registration, all the list of users, the register users, the keys of the registration ID. Sorry, these are paginations and the lazy loader, true and false. That's I need to discuss later when I start the complete development. Just here I show you how our multilingual support works, the key settings works. So it's thread, all that through column informations means this is the column information for the all threads, th, and then the pipes, and then here's the body of the U records. You iterate through the respectives, the user registers, all the users, and then fill the data. And this is the buttons. You see the button, and still the same button, still I'm integrating, and the delete button on some functions is calling here, so register delete. But this is the crude operation needs to be handled when I finish the REST APIs and then integration of the REST API to the systems and the proxy setups for this application. And then here's the all the respective input fields, like user registration field. This is the user registration field, and it's how it works. And then this all the level information. So user first name, middle name, last name, and then full name, create date, last modified date, and the user mails, phone number, mobile number, and then web address for the users. And then after that there is then in the user logger usernames here, the logging usernames here, this is the button, and then this is the password for the log the system into the systems. And this is the save button, and then there's a click event is called, but it's still not implemented the functions, and the reset function and cancel the functions. But that's will be the idea. When you click the button, that's a very fast page. It will open this only the list of existing users or existing plots, buildings, or floors or unit, or even the address. And then when you click the new button, then this second window will pop up. When you fill it, when you just like reset it, just when value is empty, and even though you can cancel the forms. When you edit, select one of the record and edit, and this is the all information coming this window, and then you can save it from here. So save means you have a new save, and then when you have selected and edit, try to edit this one, and then you have a save button. For this cancel means when you do something, you try to cancel, you don't like to do anything to save or delete, now edit for this case, then you can reset it and this will be gone. But this is the interaction, I didn't finish it yet. I will, when I did the form development, I will do the interaction. So that means when the application will start it for the respective features or actions, then just it will open this window and the existing window, and then this the three buttons. And then when each of the button, one new button click, and then this is second window coming in downside, and then after that you can save button, and then you can cancel it, but cancel the button, the whole window, this window, and even though you can reset the values. Then let's see some example for the funny one what I am now at the moment. So now you get the really clear idea what's the possibilities for the localization, internationalization for your applications, and how you need to do. You need to be app.module.ts file need to be changed, the application loader, your translator module and translator module. Then you need to be the app.component.ts file need to be implement your linguist settings, the translator service in here, translator service. And at the end of the day, you integrate the your global level, your buttons or selection leaks, and then your respective pages where you set the keys. That means this is the your configurations, your settings, and then you can use the globalization internationally anywhere, any part of your application, any components or child component, doesn't matter where you put it here. So what we did it here, like we let's have a try what I'm at the moment at this stage. Like I have some forms for the, I already implemented the form for the user registration form that you saw here. If I do write something, then I can see what's happening there, something like that. So let's have a start to check it if it works or not. But it's the development the last week I did, but I didn't check it yet. And let's have a try. So we have a forms, we have a translations to all languages supports, and maybe we can go the Bengali parts. So you see the Bengali parts and all the translation properly works. And let's see, we try to see something. Is it our Belus settings is works? So you see the English part is default is set, and the Bengali part is set. So there's some curly braces, and then now let's see that's how it works. So we put it like 1001. You see there's the effect. So it works, the form reading or data binding is works. So 2001s, and maybe test and test user, and then you see the test user, then you send the test user, and then this is called test, and test, the full name, and maybe that, and the registration date, maybe today 14/24, and maybe the last modified date, the same thing. Just put it here. Just I need to change it here. This maybe here with the calendar object to build it here. Then make it really beautiful GUI. As far you know, I am not a GUI developer as like that one, but I tried my best to make it really beautiful GUIs for these cases. But you can make yourself when you get the really clear idea. How can you do? So maybe here the calendar buttons and the calendars, and you can see this. So you see the address, the email address, maybe test @test.com, and then you have the phone numbers, like just like you see. That's the idea. How can you see the informations into our data binding? I will do later, but I will show you how it's done. So then you put it your password, like test user 1001. Then you put it like your respective password. Let me say password. And let's see the information house. So that means our forms, we prepare our forms, and it's taking our forms, and you see our data binding works. So that means end of the day, when my REST service are getting ready, or my microservice is getting ready, just what I need is just I need to be send this REST JSON script, JSON string to the functions, or to pass the object, and it will save the information that I expected. So that means this is our information that's in the form. You input it, and you bind it to you fill information into the respective fields or respective models. And this is the models that I said here, the user registration models. That's I said this is the professional way to structure it, like this way. Let's have a check it our models. Here is the user registration models. I believe this is the user registration model. So you see all the attributes like user registration ID, address ID, username, first name, middle name, last name, username, password, full name, and the create date, last modified date, email, phone number, mobile number, roles, and then the setup roles. So in later I will show you how can you make a child object to the parent and child object to